Hey, 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 hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome back for some more Phoenix Wright. Um, so after last week, I asked some opinions and stuff. So just to let you know, my plan is we're going to finish as we are, a couple of Phoenix Wrights a week. We're going to finish this arc. Yeah, this arc. Uh, and then the third game, I'm going to put a little pin in it. I'm thinking of doing an episode of Dokkan or like a story of Dokkan. And then maybe come back to it. I'm gonna do the Hatful Boyfriend Christmas edition over Christmas. I feel like it's pretty apt to do that. But I'm also starting to chuck some other stuff in there. So as I said, Mondays we're now doing Outer Wilds. Fridays I'm gonna try and do some more strategy game stuff, some more relaxing things that you can just kind of pop in and join. I'm thinking Civ. I'm yet to decide between Civ 5, which I know really well, the Space Civ, which I've tried once and quite enjoyed, but it is a bit stripped back, and then all Civ 6, which I've not played before, but I can't imagine it's going to be, well, it will be totally complicated, but that might be fun. I might bumble my way through that. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, and my plan is to try and do a whole stream, so it could be quite a lengthy one. So please pop in and say hi during that. I'm going to have a poll going about how we're going to finish it, what type of ending we're going to go for, whether it's domination or scientific or something like that, which people can vote for, and we'll see what happens. And as always, like if people have ideas of things they would like to see me stream, I am more than welcome to accept ideas and be quite thankful of it, really, because it means people are actually interested. So yeah, we're going to crack on with this. I only saw a moment of this at the end of the last stream. It's something to do with the circus, so we will see what happens, eh? Yeah, let's do it. I haven't put any sound on. This would be really helpful. There we go. As always, let me know about sound and stuff, because I have been tweaking things. Bear witness to a man. Who's this guy? The world's greatest magician, apparently. The one and only Maximilian Galaxia. It's literally flying. Magic. And that's it. Is that him dead? December 26th. Oh, why is it always around Christmas, these things? It's a little bit sad. Okay, so Big Berry Circus, Christmas entrance. Sorry, someone's asked me some advice on Outer Wilds. Also, to American people / people who like do it. Happy Thanksgiving. My only thing is I'll be watching NFL later. That's about it. Just fake Christmas, really, isn't it? Anyway, wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't got... Oh, Brett, why have we got Pearl back? That's amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant bull. This is just animal cruelty. Not to mention the guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. What, Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. Magician? Magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick, what is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with the channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. Might be somewhat on the same kind of like vibe. I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident at the village. Oh, wow, it's been a while. And it was during that time I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and returning to her normal self. Yeah, who was looking after her? If the oldest person in the village her aunt is no longer there. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remembered the train? Of course I did, but I don't really understand why everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's got to be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. So it's been 6 months. Has he had any work for that 6 months? Or has he just done nothing? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Hurley, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. I mean, I think it's a bit weird. Both sisters were into Phoenix Wright. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. ... Except when there's been a murder. I'm assuming it's going to be a murder. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Beep. Hello, this is Wright & Co. Law Offices. Nick, it's terrible. Ah, Mayor, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. The office is a terrible mess and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. Now let's check at the scene. Oh, here's our murder. Thank you. We're at Big Berry Circus, or Berry Big Circus. Berry Big Circus has become the centre of a sensational murder. Here we go. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. I mean, very big circus? That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Who? Max. They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. Popular magician who can fly at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Maya seems to be the fan of all pop culture. See, there's someone who, I don't even know they have a TV in their village. It's quite, like, impressive that she knows about. I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention centre. What? See you there. You've got plenty of time to clean your office later. What? Do I clean it now? Charlie is quite a decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning the place up. I mean, I'd be pretty freaked out if a plant started doing it. A poster, the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. May went out and brought tickets right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're giving the new guy his own movie. I just know Maya is going to drag me to see it with her. Amigo looking books. That. Oh, that sounds like I've never read. His desk. December the 28th. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Mayor. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. He's going to be an arse, isn't he? Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all the fabulous talk? Here we go. Welcome to the visitors' room. It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card. I mean, isn't he on the other side of glass? He called me sweetie. Swoon. Nick. Time is running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. I thought you would pick that one. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it, he got it. Nick, look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Swoon. Swoon! Well, it's time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. He's in prison. Why have they not taken cards of him? Why is he throwing them all over the floor? I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yep. I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Yeah. I like Phoenix sometimes. He gets me. I feel like we've bonded. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Is he coming on to like a young girl? Why don't you come sit next to me? You're on glass in prison. There's a big piece of security glass between us, yet somehow I could grab a card. Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? Who knew I could use magic, then I can make the wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays, they've got all panties in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, didn't you? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prize. It's an award that recognises that I'm one of the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was fab. I mean, it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm gonna guess he didn't win a trophy for the modest magician. Very Big Circus. You signed an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct? Yeah. Here we go. That's the long and short of it. You sure you do your research, sweetie? I'm impressed. Can't just watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right, you're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Especially at the moment. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. What do you mean? Okay. That's why I signed the contract. Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus, but to me it was just another magic trick. Isn't that wonderful, sweetie? Yep. I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. Hey, it looks a bit down. Alright, what happened? Can you tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus? The Very Big Circus. I get it. Ah, last night the ringmaster was murdered. You mean Russell Berry? Oh, Russell Berry. Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So why were you arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all. And he was arrested. I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Alright. Would you please ask him? What did you talk with the ringmaster, Max? Why would I want to help him if you don't even want to talk to me? It was nothing, small talk really. We're having a chat about my salary. Ooh. Salary? I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such, you agree, don't you? Yeah. That's all you talked about? Of course. It was a fabulous chat. Oh no, this again! Just fabulous. I mean, oh, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. So what do I have? Got my magic thing. Take that! Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. And that's the truth? That's the whole truth? What do you mean? You just went into the office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee? No. Here's my badge. Okay, I think I need to... Like, does he want help or what? Why should I help him? Well, bag her off then. Oh, there's nothing I can do. This dude. So kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. I can't move anywhere. I can't talk to him about anything. Here's my badge. What is that badge? Is it used in a despairing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He ain't wasting his time, Max, sure. Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Whimper? Oh! The badge did something! Yes! Anyway, I've been curious about something for a while now. Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. Why would they arrest someone like me? Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Glatica. And I'm the very big star of the Big Berry Circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Quit joking around. You gotta be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Whoa. Look at Max, he's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yep. I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill anyone. Didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Thank you so much. You sure are nice folks. What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Jones. What's the matter? He's just a country bumpkin. Billy Bob Jones. I must apologise for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Mr. Attorney. Yep. A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that you mentioned it, I did take it. It was the 10 of hearts, right? Yeah, you got it right. What can I say? You two, you've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Glatica's hearts. Sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright. Let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Is he going to talk to me now? Nope. He's still not opening up. Wants me to help, but I still have to play his games. We're here again. But this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Got a big statue? Look, it's Max. Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Big Berry Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. Oh, my ears are funny. Like weird cracking in them. The stars on his cheek, sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's okay. So. There we go. Should be it's better. Look, it's Max. Oh, I've just clicked on the same thing, haven't I? Okay. Ticket booths, snack stand, candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. You would eat snow cones in the middle of winter. Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around, there's tons of snow piled up all around here. Yay, wait a second. There's no syrup though. I want syrup. Hopefully she didn't notice the discoloured snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Don't eat yellow snow, kids. Streamers. You're right, no one's seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top. Can we go inside? Oh, we can. We have the lodging house and the big top. Let's go to the big top. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at doing somersaults? Nick, wasn't me. That. It's a tiger! He's coming this way! Ah! Who just lets a tiger wander around? Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! Stay, heal. Grrr. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Ah, scared you, didn't I? It's Sailor Moon. Legion is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two are quiet. No, what's the matter, mate? Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This tiger hardly ever bites people. Besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Yes, super lucky. You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. You're the best. Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of Very Big Circus. My name is Mayor Faye. I'm a spirit medium. And I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Don't trust her. Hey Regina, do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Wait, was she just say? Why is she so happy about it? So the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yeah, everyone was here. We finished around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regan. So she was with the beast. That's when the police showed up and they took me to check things out. Dad was dead. Somebody's father was just murdered. She seems awfully perky. Wish your dad would tell us more about... She would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary, why? Regan ain't scary, he's cute. It's a terrifying face. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon the Lion. Leon the Lion, Regent, and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died? Yeah. Actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. So did she kill him because her dad killed the thing? Well, the she was someone's jealous of him, but maybe not. I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Yeah, she not innocent. She something. She's hiding something. Big light mouth. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, it was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great. I'll ride on Regent's back and jump out the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Well, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows you're cute. Nah, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Oh, this is... Of course, I'm sure it'd make an incredible heroine. Heroine? Heroine. Yeah? Yeah. Really? You think so? Dad, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. Yeah. What about Nick, Regina? He's not here, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, anyway. It's a rope? Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. A ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Okay. It's no worth arguing. So, oh, there's so much noise. Let's go here. December 28th, Lodging House Plaza. It seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that Trilogy clown here. He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Here he is. It's Detective Gumshoe. How's it you? Oh, there we go. How's it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. Crime never sleeps. I have to be at the circus anyway. I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick. He complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? What we got? Tomorrow's trial. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in the court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be me. It's Whippy. Oh, isn't she gonna hit me with a whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma really interesting and all, but... someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgelord, of course. Ooh, we're gonna get some lore. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say, he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what you said, he's not around. Well, mate, if you go watch my previous streams, you will be able to see. Mr. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go, if you ask me. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime. The body was found right over here. Right about where you were standing now. Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin. Yep. It's pretty clear cut as murders go. He was discovered quickly. There's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. What we got? There always seems to be something that doesn't fit. What was the one thing that didn't fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Look at the picture of the crime scene. What's this? His wooden box under the body? No clue. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now. And what's so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in the picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. There's no killers. Bingo. Where did the killer come from and where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. Yes, because a magic act means he can actually fly. There's no way, flying's impossible. That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. As stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info out of Max. We done now? The only place that snow's been trounced upon. The murder was sloppy, leaving these prints all over. No, we're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. I also slipped and fell on the spot. The other detectives got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God for all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. Are we really, like, surprised? Okay, let's go back to him then. See if we can get him talking. Take that. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? Okay. No, that's not helpful. So I need something to prove that he was there to do with more than the salary. Okay. Let's examine what we got under here. Hey, watch it. The killer is behind the top. What? I was just kidding. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. I finally won an air conditioner this year. Great gumshoe. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? And what do you mean by that? I just can't afford one of them things. Well, I got lucky and won it at an The annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. How sad. Safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. They should have been on at the time of the murder. So we're saying the murder took place in the light. That was strange. Is that really strange? Am I missing something? I mean, it's good to know, but I wouldn't say it's like super interesting. Got some flags. Box office. Programs. Can't buy one. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me. The door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify the question with a response. I bet all those stars say it at the lodging house. Big tent. The very big top is so... enormous. Yep. Look at the huge tent looming over you and realise, this is the circus. I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? Entrance to the circus. Mayor, the circus is closed. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, can you get your picture taken with Dally the elephant? There's no Dally, not today. I know that too. I guess I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. I mean, I probably could. Like, you're allowed back of house. You'd be like, can I talk to the elephant? Right. What you got? Nothing. Seats are kind of far away. They are, but it also means lots of people can fit in the big top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Some boxes. You know what I mean? I'll ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance? Some hoops. Badge? No. Nope. Okay, so she's just annoying and has very loud music. So let's go back here. Crime photo. Nope. Stingy. When you put it so bluntly, it hurts my feelings, pal. Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times, it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again? Don't you badge shame me. I'll wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a steel samurai police badge. And it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. Okay. Nope. Maybe we gotta go back to Max then. I haven't really got anything else. Somebody turned up at the offices. Ooh, hello. Alright, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking, let's get going. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin? Is that racist? I wouldn't say it's racist. It just doesn't feel right. There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence, but no one wants to talk to me, and there's no more information. don't even know what happened in the first place. Any ideas? Well, we never have enough information. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. This one time, I'm gonna end up supporting someone who actually did do it. It's sort of like, she's just got this childish, she's a big star, she can't do anything wrong. Also, if he's rich, he could probably pay his way out, right? Especially with it being meant to be fake America. Talk. You gonna say anything more? Yeah, just... Yeah, I get it. You're not telling me something. Oh, cards. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame about what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Is that it? That it? Alright, let's save it. Before I burn out all my health, like, straight away. Oh, something I did find out. Oh, you can't do it in game. Out of game, there's a whole separate menu. Right, here we go. Just tell me, man. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Right, meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster to negotiate your salary. Nothing more than that. Do you have any proof that I did other than negotiate my fee? That. I mean, all I have is the fact that this is trying to do something. It's nothing. I've got nothing. Bum, 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 bum. Galactica. Tell me about that. Rubbish. Oh, I can present. Oh, I keep forgetting you can present people. It's Max. Here we go. Where is Max? You don't know? He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Shouldn't look it. Here we go. What's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Mayor, but just you. Why do they all want to speak to her? And then... Oh my, that's incredible. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Not only that, it was Maximilian. I wonder how many people have stolen... someone framed him because he's going after their girl. And then on this... the exact same day, another person. So who was the other person? Someone named Trillo. Quite the hit with the men at the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over men. Can I present Trillo? No. Ooh. Oh, is that the guy? Talk to me about your dad. Oh, music's gone. To practice was over, Dad went straight to his room. Yeah. The door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. Don't know why, but he went off in a hurry. Then I can check it myself. Does that mean yes? Brilliant. This is the ringmaster's room. The room belonged to the victim, which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster. Now you mention it. That is what he said. Poster of Max. I want it, Nick. I want it. I want to get out of here. Let's disturb the crime scene because I want things. It's a table for guests. There are some papers. Max's salary on a bit of paper. I didn't know that a magician. The salary is incredible. She looks like she's about to pass out from shock. How much is it? That much? Incredible. You can say that again. This used to be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. Max definitely got a raise. But it was dated a week ago. Ooh. Makeup. His tailcoat. Scrap of white paper is sticking out the pocket. Calm down. You can't just rummaging through people's coats. It always makes me feel I'm doing something wrong. Well, can I rummage from it? No. That's not fair. I want to rummage. Posters? So many posters, they're likely to miss one. We're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. She's already got one. You're incurable, you know that? With his 3 famous symbols. He has 3 famous symbols? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but his desk looks old and cheap. There's a big photo of Regina and the father. Lots of trophies. Indeed, look at all the awards the circus have won. Like All Country Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster is multi-talented in many ways I could never have imagined. Lots of frames, thank you cards, donating to charity. There may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Photos. Maybe we should do the sort of thing for the office. We could put a picture of the clients who've been found not guilty. What if a client that had been found guilty? We'll pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, no way you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? More posters. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote the law firm. Spine-tingling legal action. Mind-numbing leglies. We will say wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Wow. Okay. So what have I got now? They, him symbols? Tiger. Something else, something else. Nothing. Right, do I think I can go for him now? Because he... Because we already know, don't we? That he's already done it. You met with the ringmaster, talk about the salary, but you lie! Objection! Take that. It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. It was dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you. Why'd he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. Could you share what we spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Was it to talk about his daughter. Or back out because I'm an idiot. Let's pretend that didn't happen, shall we? Like that. Alright, let's try it again. What do you expect me to do with this? Ah. What they talk about? It wasn't his daughter. I mean, I should have known that was a thing. Okay. Oh, I've made a mistake here, haven't I? Sorry, I was just sorry. Alright. So we need to find out what they were talking about. Let's go. Yeah. So unusual. Present the photo, maybe? No. Poster, no. The person, there we go. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. Just because someone's had a bad attitude don't make him a criminal. It's not just his attitude, I've got proof, pal. There we go. He left some at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. It does have very classy decorative elements. Symbol of Max's fabulousness, found at the crime scene. Max uses a cloak, a silk hat, and white roses as signature symbols. Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. That's what you said. The eyewitness. Ah, here we go. It's gonna be that dude, isn't it? Ho ho ho, you know I'm not gonna tell you that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. I just remembered. I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering the lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare. I'm just going to walk over here. Mo. Oh well, I give up. I guess I'll come back later because he's not here. There's Banana. I'm guessing he's the clown. Are you blind? Look how many scratches here from people slipping on it. Big ball. Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice. Who knows with that guy? Maybe it's part of the gag. All the clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Excellent pair of pajamas. You mean he goes to bed dressed like a clown? Okay. Got an hole in the roof. What's going on here? Like someone punched a hole in it. I wonder what happened. Can't imagine what goes on in here. Is that carrot lights? String of carrots. The carrots seem to come in all weird shapes. Can't tell if Mo just likes carrots, if she's using them for some sort of gag. Okay. Gotta be missing something, right? There's gotta be something here. Window? See the scene of the crime. It's reasonable to think he's seen it. Okay. Alright. Oh, we've hit something. Hey Nick, look over there. There's someone over there. Excuse me. What? Looks like a pencil. Sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. What? Huh? Me? You work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus. I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying. Like any regular person would hang around the circus. Dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happen to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. A ventriloquist. I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yeah, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. That's right, that's your alias, right? I believe they call me... It's a stage name. Go on, what happened? About the murder, I'd like to talk about details, if I may. I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know. This guy is so nervous, it's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Glatica. He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max isn't very nice? Oh, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he's okay. He just sounds like he popped the gasket. So you're a ventriloquist. I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you're a ventriloquist. Oh yeah. Nick, don't yell at him, you can't do that. I can't help it, he's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing us some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now my... why? He's contagious! No. Useless. Rhyme scene? A recurring theme seems to be presenting him. Do you mind taking a look at him? Wait, did I do that or not? No. Okay. Alright, we got that. Oh. Kablamo. Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The 1 millionth visitor to the room of Mr. Mo Curls, aka me. Oh, he's here now. Earplugs. Must find earplugs. Oh my. Celebrate the moment's occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Ha 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 ha. I welched on giving you more than one. No, no, no. If it was funny, it'd be your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? Last seen in Lansing. Otto. Ha 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 ha. This guy's lost it. Ha 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 ha. This is some kind of Fausian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at the garb. You look like Greta Garb. Oh. I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he's kind of funny. I do not have to admit it, because he is not. Just tell me what happened. It's a very big story. Sure you got the time? The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of Ringmaster Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too, that's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends the clowns in on us. Nick, you just made a joke. Laugh! Har, 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 har. The Ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Go on, what happened then? Mo, wiggity wiggity what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humour. Don't worry about it. How can you vault someone for being burned that way? Let's talk about murder, please. Let's see. It must have taken around 9 PM last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's where I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness. The Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a little stale. I realise that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. That make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one who thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gal say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean by one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. Yeah, he gets got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder? Nope, no way. Just forgot to say anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. Say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. Only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just get ready. Okay, I know. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I want to let him quit his day job. Yeesh. Cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. Yo. It wasn't the greatest joke he's heard, but you did try, so I'll tell what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, mate. That night, once I tuckered myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was the magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. I mean, by the sounds of it, it was just someone in his cloak. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Then Max. He thinks he can kill the ringmaster. It's only just that he should die too. Oh, sorry, I crossed the line. But he's truly a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben, a ventriloquist? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate yourselves. Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Ah yes, Big Berry Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas. Oh, I killed myself. Really, I'm dying here. Con me. No, I think he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Map of the circus. What does the circus look like? Acro. What's acro? Ringmaster's room. Yeah. Okay. Alright, mate. I definitely didn't go in the room you told me not to. Because that would just be wrong, right? You're weird. Leave. Big top. Zinger. Right. Ew, the place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. Was it Mo said? Max clonked Ben over the head here. Hill said there's got to be something interesting here. What's got to be interesting with an I? Examine. I said Max. There's nothing on the stand. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, you can still eat hamburgers, right? Keep our cafeteria clean. Well, they've failed at that, haven't they? Doesn't seem like anyone ever read this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it to understand. Clean it or die. That'll definitely make it clear it up. Kitchen. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Mayor's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? I mean, maybe not. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass on the floor. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor? Do you think it means anything? There's got to be something here. Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Broken bowl. Bulletin board. Don't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes today. Chair's been knocked over. Some glass. Somebody's been fighting, haven't they? Right, I'm gonna move to detention center. Gonna present the Maga Hammer. Went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies. I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof? So we've got the papers. That was dated a week ago. Okay, right. What would they spoke about? So if they had a fight, it might be about that. Yeah? Yeah. Isn't that why you were called to the ringmaster's room? Where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. He fell and broke the foot on the floor. He's hiding somewhere else. Max, what is it, my sweet? You didn't fall because you used the bottle to bonk it on dude's head. Take that! Yeah. Ben. You nailed him over the head with a bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's office, right? Fabulous. You might as well be a magician. That's a thing. That's not a good thing to, like, be happy about, you know? Right, go on. So we heard a lot about you at the circus. You must mean from the dinosaurs. How are those Jurassic geriatrics? Oh, that's... Oh dear. You weren't very popular with the performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Ugh. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. So her dad has approved it. And the other dude who likes her bonked it. Solved. Alright, let's go home. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10. I went to his room. After we were finished, they found the ringmaster's body in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited for him in his room to return. Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting here? It's pretty cold. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where his body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told me my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Did you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? I told her I was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we are talking about? All I can say is he made me mad and I had to tap him. And I had to tap him on his hard head. It's not a tap, is it? When the ringmaster called me, I realised it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. Called it! So the ringmaster told me that. It sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realised I'd shut him up. What do you mean by shut him up? I don't know. You don't know, do you? Trillo can't say a word, not without Ben. The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet, his real name is Triloquist. But the puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping about at the bell, sir, I'd be screwed. You hid it? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You were smart. Where did you hide him? What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of to add him to my defence, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely about his puppet. Fabulous! I should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you? No problem. Not at all. Thank you, Max. You know I can't stand seeing my sweetness in a jam. They don't go hiding puppets. Alright, so... Right, back we go. Ben's not here anymore. It's cold out. He probably went in the tent. I don't care about the tent. I'm going to the tent. Never mind. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster, and there's no sign of footprints at the scene. There's a lot of mysteries left to be solved, of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how it's related. Ringmaster's room. So where's the puppet? Looks the same as always. A real great big mess. How is this messy? Do you know how messy it is? I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. I know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole? Yeah, let's just focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in the room. Right. Where did he hide it? Do we think? Desk? No. Trophies? There's something shoved onto the bookshelf. It's Trillo! We'll give it to him. I'd have to carry this thing. Okay, so where would he be? He's not been at the entrance. Cafeteria, maybe? Oh, there he is.
Hi. Hello.
Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed, yeah. Do you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Here are you, weirdo. Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Trillo quest returned to Ben. Alright, Mayor, let's get going. It's that time, innit? See you around, Ben. Okay. Wait, where am I going? Hey, wait. Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem, anyway? Do you know how to properly greet someone? Well, I feel like this was a mistake. Ben, is that you, Ben? No, I would never. It was me, yeah, me, down here. You're Trillo. That's Mr. Quisty, you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time show some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quest. Is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you. You ain't been an excuse for attorney. Trillo, we talked about you insulting people. You promised. What are you smacking me? Not being mean to buddies, not including the deal. I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo's just a puppet. Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet? What am I showing him? Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Shredder Quist, behave, young man. Shut up, buddy. What are you talking about murder? You mean the one with the off the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid his old peanuts. Shredder, you can't say things like that. Didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have the nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Grab's got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it out for you. The pace sucks, the clown sucks. My partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off of me, will ya? He's just another one of those ducks around here. Oh my. But I'll be fair, this is a cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performance. I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far. You'll have to excuse me, it's not understandable of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am the appreciator of true Brody, hence why I should marry her. Marry? This is weird. This is very weird. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head, that flying fraud. You mean Max Glatzka? Why'd you do that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straight up, I made it wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? Yeah. If you were that interested, I'll let you know in the facts. Go on then. You're gonna marry Regina? That's right. She don't quite realize the joy awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seems troubled. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. I know you think that, but what? Gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. Gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Well, the melody's pretty good. Those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that Trillo's here. Do you mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface. Okay. You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of the pesky magician once and for all. Enough jibber jabber. Let's get a call already. Okay. So am I going to end up trying to pin this on a puppet? What's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. This is weird. Oh, there we go. Right. Where are we going? TikTok. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Ooh. There's now a monkey. Ooh. Did the monkey just beat me up? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge! Not my badge! No! The monkey stole my badge! Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute, you look completely dumbfounded. Gina, you, that monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? Hold my attorney badge! Don't worry, I'll help you out. If you say so. When I get my badge back, how can I flash it? Exactly. By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. Money! Can I have my badge, please? The monkey is called Money. Yep. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get it back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably talk to Uncle Mo. He might know. Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Let's see. Guess I'll go to Mo's. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean by hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you? Yeah, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Like sand through an hourglass, so were the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Really? Strange, isn't it, Nick? Max and Trillo both said otherwise. Said they asked for a hand in marriage. Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for a hand, not Regina. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo? Wait, you realise that Trillo is a puppet? Don't care about that. He's a bit stiff. I'm not sure that's okay. I'm not sure that's okay. Right, let's... Yeah? Oops, something's happening there. Detective Gumshoe stuck off. Probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Cool. Mo's room. Just cut my nose. Ow. First floor, Mo's room. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time. And it's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See you, Nick. It just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you want to tell me? Pull up a chair or maybe pull my finger. Let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effects either way, aren't we? How do you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really don't know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Ha 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 ha. Right, monkey. It's about this. So about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know. Well, that means she don't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. So she lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life. This explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing though. A clown sees life simply without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah yes, Money. He stole my badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. What's that? Oh, I know, you don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly, bravo, bravo. Enough joking around though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who's he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Let's go. Acro's room. This is it. Can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyway, this place is Acro's room. He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. There's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it's wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful and make sure you got the right stuff. Ah. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the monkey. Oh, has he like stolen something? Holy cow, there's a fork and mirror, everything's shiny. Look at this trophy, it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Yeah, my badge. Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. From T to R. From weird puppet dude to Regina art, one would assume. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up the investigation. Who knows if I can win tomorrow? I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court. Oh, and maybe the puppet? Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Bazinga. Wow. This one's a weird one. Yes, I would love to save. Okay. Let's go to court. Drink though. Ugh. Stop throwing cards on the floor. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. Yes. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? Don't think I should fly, do you? No. Stop being a weird person. You know, you gotta make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No, we can't have you flying around the courtroom. It just won't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. What was it this time? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly. Nick, what's that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that, dashing young lawyer flying fabulously.
The flying lawyer.
Here he is. And now the case of... And here we go. Your Honour, get on with it. Oh, sorry, I just realised the defendant name is Billy Bob Johns. So, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Glatzka? Yes, Your Honour, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Glatzka. Sounds more friendly. I wonder if this is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. Hope you didn't bother thinking you would win this one, Phoenix, right? I mean, I've already worked it out. So, yeah. Spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count, you hear me? It did. Pissed, it did. It most definitely counted. Okay. She must be still upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just getting my games confused. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. What are you talking about? Will be my ultimate revenge. It's not like it'll bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now! Sorry to keep you from work. I'm sure you need every penny as you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's been no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I'd like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. Alright, Detective, you may proceed. Details of the events. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 PM, making it extremely cold. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 AM. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped vertebrae in his neck. I see, he was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report. Let's have a look. What's the autopsy report saying? Oh, what's that? Blunt force trauma, back of the head. Okay. Very well, I may begin the cross-examination. Night of the crime, snow was falling to 9:30. It was extremely cold out. Legit. Let me ask about the snow. It was nearly blizzard-like. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day. There's got to be more to this. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing the night of the crime? All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top. When you say all, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina, the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian. Arnold Scott, Regent the tiger, was there his name. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. The practice session broke up around 10. After practice over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate and was absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. You don't know what they were talking about, were they? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. The murder took place at 10:15. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15. Okay, no problem. Ow. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Okay. She has a whip, so it's fine, apparently. We can just breeze over my things. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? Bent over a wooden box. Dead as a doornail. A wooden box. That's right. As a defense, surely I should have been able to look in this box. Carrying the box. Rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. £20 box. Boasts a small but strong lock. This may be my only chance, so I may as well ask some questions. About the contents. Do you mind telling what was in the box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that inside was this little bottle. Exactly what it looks like is a condiment bottle. What was inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world would it... Was it locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in the huge box. I wonder if that's some sort of special meaning. Has it got a hidden thing in it, hasn't it? And then blunt force trauma. Wrong button. There we go. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event. I guess all we're going to get out of Gumshoe in this case. I mean, we're going to get out of him is that little bottle of pepper. Now that you've wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my first witness. Not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman. Oh, the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well. Yep. Please state your name and occupation.
My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness to the stand was Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said it, that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me, fine. I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
It had good rhythm. It's just the lyrics, they leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up, just look at your nose. You think you'd find the sense to fix it? It's so ugly, I want to punch you in the face off the chance of swelling would help. You know your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here?
Order!
I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. No. Ouch. You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. What you witnessed?
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, I mean clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I dished him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards me at the scene of the crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be a killer? Then the police showed up and took the magic boy away.
You saw Maximilian Gossener heading towards the scene. Are you sure of it?
Without a doubt, he had his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, you couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Here's absolute proof. A hat. It was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there'd be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Unless framing. Why does the prosecution never consider framing? Yet, it's always framing. Well done. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done. And she takes a bow. Thank you for staging the obvious. Miss Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Framing.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, clown.
Clown, you're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup's running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way for kneeling over for good.
Poor guy.
He didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, the guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened? We got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold at night, especially with all the snow about. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house being a better idea? Miss Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I would. I thunk good. That's when I saw Max heading towards me. Are you sure it was really Max Garcia? Galactica, sure.
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers. Nowadays, it's like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup, jeez. It could be any more dense. All together now. Silk, hat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Whoa! I'm being absolutely ditched here now. Heading that way, you could think. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right. It makes sense for him to be the killer. There's only one person headed that way that night.
And that makes quite a bit of sense, and Max makes one suspicious character. There's more to this story. No proof. Wait a second, there's no proof that the witness was Max.
Hey, you still don't get it, do you? I saw what I saw. It was Max's three-piece joke of a costume.
Alright, say it all again now. I'm saying it again. Thank you. I think you should study up on your celebrities. Yeah, but they're still not saying anything. What are my other options for this? It's a bit strange, don't you think? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? What else do you suppose the witness could have seen? The actual dude who died. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trillo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? See, it seems like at this stage I have no reason to doubt the testimony. There's clearly no conclusive contradictions, bar the fact he was wearing a cloak that would fit anyone, a hat that could fit anyone. Brilliant judgment, Your Honour. Now let's move along with testimony. Trillo wouldn't have an alternative motive of incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of the love triangle, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Wasn't Ben the one who got conked? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Okay, left with the clown, ditched him, saw Max. Oh, I didn't took the magic boy away. Around what time did the police arrive?
I suppose it would have been, hey, what time is it?
I think it was, say, just after 10:30, I think. Practice ended at 10, so you hung around the lodging house the entire time. I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you would just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside the weather?
Well, maybe you're waiting for someone.
What? Who said we're waiting for someone?
Is Phoenix right? We can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright, who do you suppose they were waiting for? Well, if he was waiting outside the cold, it was for one person. One person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Puppet just exploded. That's not good, is it? You're waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Meh.
Well, I can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? The important is what I saw, don't you forget it.
Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Okay, there's obviously a reason why the witness was there. He spent all that time waiting for Regina. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. That makes perfect sense. Did you just say the witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime? However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there's a high likelihood that you could have missed something. There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real. It's true, I was waiting for Regina.
Pain. Don't volunteer things. Because we don't want the truth. We just want to be an arse. Miss Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think all humans have monopoly on marriage?
That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. They'd be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. No, he doesn't, because I've got it. You were going to propose. Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. Guess you're right. Doesn't mean I'm old. Doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Exactly.
His honour is looking a little less honourable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, continue the cross-examination. Okay, this one is quite an obvious one, I think. Don't be surprised, even if something to give. Here's my present. I've still got it in my pocket. Oh, do you? Is that really? This evidence clearly reveals. Wait, what? How is it? It's not? No! What? I feel cheated. So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina? Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I ain't going to give up that easy. I wonder how much he receives for appearing at the circus. Probably way more than he deserves. How about it, Nick? I think it's time to unwrap the toy's testimony. Okay. Don't be surprised. By proposal, you mean marriage, right?
Of course it is. What kind of stupid question is that?
I'm going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together.
Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's truth.
Sweet to give her. What exactly did you plan to give her?
Know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull.
The only thing I could match Regina's beauty. Answer the question.
You're going to tie when you hear it. It's an engagement ring.
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. This Phoenix Wright joke has gone too far. Time for this to end. My sister's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut up for a long time. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. Now, I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defence. Will the witness please revise the testimony? To mention the ring. Alright, here we go.
Sure to do a sweaty detail, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
Right, plan on giving the ring to Regina. Kept it in my pocket. Now, right? There we go. I needed to tell him it was a ring. Do you mind if I show you something? What is it?
What are you talking about? Oh.
Looks like they're gonna double team me now. Do you recognise this ring?
That's mine. Give it back, thief.
Can you just testify about this very object? I believe you said in the end I won't be able to give it to her, and I've still got it in my pocket. Why then? Do I have it right here?
Arr. Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spotlight, that True Love. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room where they put money, like a bank vault?
Ah, filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Miss Quiz, I prefer if you avoided slandering innocent Fiats in my car. Well, Your Honour, Money is really a monkey, in every sense of the word. Oh, I see. Money likes to go over the shiniest things he can and give them up. Shiny things? Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, the night of the crime. What did you just say? Details, I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw defendant walk past? Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring could have been taken around then.
Ben, what's with you?
No, whatever. It's nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing, not I, Mr. Trilloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey.
You were able to catch him up, were you? Soul.
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault.
While he was fumbling his way through the snow, the dumb monkey was able to get away. That indeed is an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove an important point, what could it possibly be? And this estimate is a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony. The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move. However, the witness just stated that he chased after the monkey. When the witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. What's the meaning of all this? Where were you going with this little theory? I'm saying that there's no possible way this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It's entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting. Well then, tell me this. Do you have any proof that something slipped past the vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant. The witness is lying. He was blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defensive argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. The worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw.
Yeah, I've told you so many times. You think you would know my story's not changing.
You already changed your stories, stick boy. I'm sure enough it'll change some more. Where there is one more lie, there is usually many more behind it. Exactly. That's why we have to keep after him. I'll give you that I was waiting for that night for Regina, but it doesn't change the fact I saw Max. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes.
I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those ridiculous symbols.
So that means Money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right.
Money ran up less than a minute after I saw him. The Money snatched the ring and you chased after him. How long was it until you came back?
Well, I'd say about 5 minutes.
So the victim could have arrived at the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Please proceed. happy that I was waiting for the night. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I got 4, you know, 4. Kind of better, of course. With that many eyes, you really think someone would slip by me? Well, there's an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. The judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trillo. But it doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza last night. So you saw Max coming out the big top? Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. He was staring at the entrance of the tent the entire time. I guess it makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. Showed up after I've been waiting about 5 minutes. About what time would you say these events took place? You're the one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out for yourself. You already know the practice finished at 10. You already know that I went to the lodging house after the practice. You don't need a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just had 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now what time is it? Indeed, what time is it? Yow. It was 10:10. Ah yes, that sounds about right. Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So you testified that you said good evening. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious to say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trillo. Mr. Quist, would you prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside the courtroom? Impossible to perform a lives and breathes performance. You should know better. There's got to be something wrong. I hate to say it, but Ben, your part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. Ow. Don't get wrapped up in the performance. Ow, 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 ow. That hurts. Now you should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness. So let's see if I go Trillo's evening review. You mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly, how strange is it to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply being cordial to a co-worker, now I would understand. Ow. Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trillo would say something. How do I get proof now? Bluffing is everything. The witness will resume. Definitely saw him. Absolutely sure.
Told you already. Jeez, I'm 100% sure.
There's no way he would be any more confident than that, right? Can't mistake the symbols. So cat, cloak, bright roses. Thank you very much. Mayor, you didn't have to join in, did you? Just fun shouting out with everybody else. There's be a hole in his testimony. Okay, right. So it's gotta be, I think it's the good morning. It said good evening, but it didn't acknowledge my presence. Salary negotiations, see. It's just about him saying hello. I'm not really sure. Didn't acknowledge him. Sure, it was him. Wait, they're on about nicety. He's not nice. And didn't he bash him? Could that be a thing? Is there anything I've got? Yes! Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight the Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't a big deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head.
Ah.
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission on assault and battery? Ouch. Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defense murder charge first. The truth is, on that day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening. Are you saying the witness is lying? That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Quist, Mr. Wright. Let's clarify this testimony. Could you explain your theory who the witness actually saw? Is there a different person? My belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else, and that's who he said good evening to. The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all, which means there was only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian. That's why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was. Well, good evening, as he put it. What in the world? Explain who it was. So it could be the monkey. It could have been the circus guy himself walking there. Or it could have been her. I'm gonna go with him. Considering the atonement witness, there is only one person the person would greet. Must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Chilo would have given her the engagement ring. Oh yeah, so he's got a point. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct, it was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster. That's why you greeted him. Ooh. Answer the question. Ah.
Order! Order!
How do you respond to this?
Wait a second.
Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Max. I think it's high time we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quiz obviously witnessed a single person in the area. The problem is identifying who it was. Was it Maximilian or was it the ringmaster? The prosecution argues that the defendant that it was the defendant that the witness saw. The witness had clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now.
Ow. Yes, we know. The hat, the cloak, and the roses. Silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They didn't even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness had endlessly repeated that he saw the symbols. However, how do we know it was him? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? I like the way she's like, wait, what? That's crazy! Only one person can wear one person's clothes. You have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant. Well, no. If that case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point. That's very unfortunate. Here we go. You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that the witness saw one person. I applaud your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. What? Your Honour, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of doubt, an answer to the question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. There is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well, the court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Bonk. To be continued. I'll do another day in court. Actually, no. We'll call it there, I think. Yeah, why not? But we'll carry on Sunday, I'm hoping. As soon as tomorrow I'm doing it, either Saturday or Sunday, we'll carry on this. More than likely Sunday. Let's do that save. There we go. Yeah. And we'll words. I'm doing really well on words at the moment. And we'll carry on. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do some Civin. If people like to join in, it'll be great to see you there. Yeah. Stuff and things. So yeah, we'll carry on with this one soon. We've got... Oh, I've done it again. End pain. There we go. Yeah. So we'll carry on this probably on Sunday. I'll do Civ tomorrow. And... yeah, all good. So, as always, lots of love, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye. Who's this guy? The world's greatest magician, apparently. The one and only. Maximilian Galaxia. It's literally flying.